This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Hey, don't be looking like you about to tell my business.
I'm about to. Emotional roller coaster when we did it.
The good old days.
The good old days.
When we arrived on that set, it was exhilarating.
Good old days. Look at this.
Everybody on the cast could sing and dance, and we developed these things, and it was a full-on experience. The way that we all came together as a group was very special.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air cast, then and now. Before smartphones ruled our lives and social media turned us all into content creators, there was a time when TV shows brought families together in front of one glowing screen. And no show did that quite like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. With its infectious theme song, razor-sharp humor, and bold storytelling, it didn't just entertain, it made a statement. The series blended comedy with conversations about class, race, and identity, all while keeping us laughing. Whether you were tuning in for Carlton's dance moves or Uncle Phil's heartfelt speeches, it was a show that left a mark. But what happened after the final curtain call? Let's take a journey into the lives of the cast, where they've been, what they've done, and how they've continued to shape pop culture long after the credits rolled. Will Smith, from sitcom star to global icon. Will Smith wasn't always a megastar. In fact, before the cameras rolled on The Fresh Prince, he was a rapper known as the Fresh Prince, one half of a duo with DJ Jazzy Jeff. Their music was lighthearted, fun, and surprisingly successful. But when money troubles hit, Will took a leap into acting. It was a risk that changed his life forever. Landing the lead role in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air catapulted Will into America's living rooms and hearts. His magnetic energy made the character unforgettable, and his comedic instincts were unmatched. But few could have predicted just how massive his career would become. After the show, he transitioned into action-packed blockbusters, Bad Boys, Men in Black, and Independence Day, earning billions at the box office. But Will didn't stop at popcorn flicks. He earned Oscar nominations for dramatic performances in Ali, The Pursuit of Happiness, and King Richard, eventually taking home the Golden Statue in 2022. His personal life has been a headline magnet. His marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith and his parenting style have sparked heated debates, viral memes, and countless online think pieces. Through it all, Will has remained unapologetically authentic. Beyond fame, he's a philanthropist, author, and producer. He's funded educational programs, supported environmental causes, and recently wrote a memoir titled Will, offering an unfiltered look at his life journey. Love him or criticize him, there's no denying his place as one of the most influential entertainers of his generation. Alfonso Ribeiro, the man behind the Carlton dance. Alfonso Ribeiro brought Carlton Banks to life in a way no one else could. His perfectly timed eye rolls, overly formal mannerisms, and, of course, the now iconic Carlton dance turned a supporting character into a pop culture legend. But Ribeiro's talents go far beyond dancing in sweater vests. He's been in the industry since childhood, even appearing in a Pepsi commercial with Michael Jackson. After Fresh Prince, Alfonso leaned into hosting, where his charisma continued to shine. Shows like Catch 21 and America's Funniest Home Videos proved that his talent for making people smile never faded. In 2014, Alfonso joined Dancing with the Stars and stole the show, literally. He didn't just win, he dominated, blending his showmanship with technical excellence. That victory reignited interest in his career and reminded fans just how versatile he is. Alfonso is also a devoted family man. With 4 children across 2 marriages, he's often seen sharing candid moments with his wife Angela and their growing family. He's vocal about the importance of fatherhood, frequently emphasizing the value of presence over perfection. At 51, he's still hosting, still dancing, and still making audiences laugh. And for millions, he'll always be that lovable guy who taught us that dancing terribly is sometimes the best kind of dancing. James Avery, the father figure we all needed. Few characters in TV history command as much respect as Uncle Phil. Stern yet loving, powerful yet vulnerable, he was the moral compass of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And James Avery, who portrayed him, brought an unmatched depth to the role. Before he was Uncle Phil, Avery was already a seasoned actor and voice talent. He appeared in hit series like LA Law and The Jeffersons, but many fans remember his powerful voice from cartoons. He was the original voice of Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and took on other roles in animated classics. His commanding presence, booming voice, and eloquent speeches made Uncle Phil more than just a sitcom character. He was a symbol of strength, dignity, and compassion. In one unforgettable scene, when Will's father leaves him, Avery's performance turned a comedic show into an emotional masterclass. Off-screen, James Avery was deeply respected by his peers. He served in the Navy, studied literature and drama, and built a career grounded in hard work and integrity. His bond with the cast, especially Will Smith, lasted long after filming ended. Sadly, Avery passed away in 2013 at the age of 68. His legacy, however, is eternal. Generations of viewers still turn to Uncle Phil for wisdom, warmth, and inspiration. Karen Parsons, comedy, culture, and community. Hilary Banks was the fashion-forward diva of Bel-Air, vain, spoiled, but somehow still lovable. Karen Parsons played her with flair, perfectly capturing the 90s rich girl aesthetic. But behind the scenes, Karen was forging a legacy far deeper than her character's obsession with shopping. After the show ended, Parsons took a step back from the limelight and pursued more meaningful projects. She co-founded Sweet Blackberry, a nonprofit dedicated to telling the stories of unsung Black heroes through animated films. These projects are designed for kids but resonate with all ages, filling a gap in the history we teach. Karen is also an author and podcaster, sharing stories and reflections that inspire thoughtful conversations. Her podcast, Hanging with Karen Parsons, blends nostalgia with life lessons and showcases her passion for storytelling and education. She's been married to filmmaker Alexander Rockwell since 2003 and has 2 children. Though she still acts occasionally, Karen finds fulfillment in creating educational content and highlighting voices that history too often forgets. At 56, she's still elegant, insightful, and as impactful as ever. Joseph Marcell, the royal performer. Jeffrey the butler wasn't just the household help. He was the king of one-liners, dry humor, and unexpected wisdom. Joseph Marcell, who played him, delivered every line with impeccable British wit and timing. But many don't realize that Marcell was already a Shakespearean actor before joining the Fresh Prince. Born in St. Lucia and raised in the UK, he studied at the Central School of Speech and Drama and became a prominent figure in British theatre. Performing with the Royal Shakespeare Company, he tackled roles in Othello, King Lear, and A Midsummer Night's Dream. For him, playing Geoffrey was a delightful departure from high tragedy and historical drama, and a rare opportunity to bring classical chops to a global TV audience. After the show, Marcell faced the challenge of being typecast but never stopped working. He returned to theater, toured internationally, and even mentored young actors through community programs. He's also been a passionate advocate for the arts and a longtime supporter of humanitarian efforts, especially through the British Red Cross. At 74, Joseph Marcell remains active in film and stage. Most recently, he starred in Dream Horse alongside Toni Collette, proving that age is just a number when it comes to talent. The legacy that still feels fresh. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air wasn't just another TV show. It was a cultural force. It gave us iconic moments, unforgettable catchphrases, and valuable lessons disguised in laughter. It broke barriers, started conversations, and brought representation to primetime television. More than 30 years later, the legacy of the show lives on. From viral TikToks recreating the Carlton dance to rewatch parties fueled by nostalgia, its impact hasn't faded, it's evolved. The cast members have grown, changed, and found new ways to influence the world. Whether it's Will Smith lighting up movie screens, Karen Parsons educating the next generation, or Alfonso Ribeiro keeping us laughing on national TV, the spirit of Bel-Air remains vibrant. So the next time you hear that familiar beat, now this is a story all about how, remember that it's not just a song. It's the anthem of an era, the beginning of a legacy, and a reminder that sometimes TV magic can last forever. See you on the next video.